Hi everyone, welcome to Safety Pilot. Today we're going to talk about how to get an aviation medical certificate. We're going to focus mainly on brand new student pilots, but if you haven't done this in a while and you need a refresher, this video will also help, I'm sure. The first thing we're going to do is open up our trusty browser of choice, go into the search bar, and we're going to type in FAA Med Express. Whoops. You get the idea. Good old autocorrect. So Med Express right here. And now we're going to log in. So if you are a new user, we're going to request an account. If you request an account, you just fill in this brief information here, read the terms of service and liability disclaimer, all that information, and then you'll click submit. I already have an account, so I'm going to go back here and log into my account. When you do your new user login, it will send you a temporary password to your email, and then you'll just use your email account as your login, and then the temporary password is your password, and it will make you change your password once you've logged in. All right. So when we log in, we have an option to start or continue an application. I have an application already started, so we can continue that. Otherwise, you'd click Start Application. And now we're logged in here to our Form 8500-8. We're going to go through, I won't go through all the steps, but it goes through, you can see here, general, demographics, prior certification, etc. You're going to go through here, basically put in all the medical information that it asks for, fill out the questionnaires, and at the end you're going to get a confirmation page. You print off that page, there's a confirmation number as well. You'll take that and you're going to bring that to an aviation medical examiner, which we're going to talk about in just 1 second. Now before that, I want to talk about this little box right here you need to start off with. First, second, or third class medical. Now I'm going to have up on the screen here somewhere a little table. If you go to in the Federal Aviation Regulations, Part 61, which has to do with people and certifying people, Part 23, it talks about the different levels, how long they last, and it actually depends on your age. So if you're under 40, you'll basically last for 60 months, and if you're above 40, it lasts for 2 years. Now, first class is for airline transport pilots, so airlines. Second class is for commercial pilots. Third class is for recreationally flying private pilots, student pilots, etc. I recommend getting a first class medical if you can. It just gives you everything that second and third class gives you and more. They all work as a student pilot. Doesn't matter. Student pilot can fly on third, second, or first. But if you're planning on going to the airlines, getting a first class now will prove that you can get a first class in the future. Otherwise, you might get a third class now, and then when you try to go to the airlines, you try to bump up to a first class, and you find out you have some kind of medical condition. So you can get anyone, but I recommend trying to get the first class. So now we get that confirmation number. Now we're going to go up here, and we're going to go to the FAA's website. So I'm just going to type in FAA. Head to their website. We'll go to Pilot and Airmen, find an aviation medical examiner, and we'll search for an examiner here. So we search by region. So if you know their name, you can put it in, or here you can put this in. We need to select examiner first. So we select one here. We'll go by location, and then I'm going to put in a random city. Let's just say Austin. See if it can pick which Austin it wants. And we see here now, if we lived in the Austin area, here are our options. We can see that not everybody can give first class medicals. So if you want a first class, you cannot go to this person, but you can select a person here. And then it's just as simple as contacting their clinic, letting them know what you want. And then when you go to it's just like scheduling a normal doctor's appointment. When you go in for your appointment, you'll bring your confirmation sheet of paper that you printed off. They'll fill out the remainder of the form. The medical exam is kind of like a physical. They'll do some eye checks. They'll do some hearing checks. They'll check your color vision. I think they do a blood test, or not a blood test. I think they do a urine test, and they do a couple other things. It's been a while since I've got one, but it's all really routine stuff. And usually, if they find something, they're pretty nice about it. There are options if they find something for you to get something like a statement of demonstrated ability, or there are ways that they can work around anything that they find. So again, I recommend doing this before you ever start flying. That way you know that it's out of the way, you know that your health is fine, and you can work on the flying portion of flight training without any worries. All right, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope that everything goes well for you here, and hope you check out the rest of our videos on flight training and learn something from it.